Yo, we want to thank you guys for checking us out every day. Your number one spot for entertainment news. You already know, like we always tell you, don't forget to hit the like button, hit the share button, let us know what's up. And come on in, yes. It's another edition of the Weekly Entertainment News Podcast. I am your brother Hiram Hakeem, and once again, I'm in the building. Hey, listen, man, we want you guys to do me a favor. Please hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and let somebody know we do this thing every week. We are the Weekly Entertainment News Podcast, bringing you all of your entertainment news, catching you up with what happened last weekend and what's going on, right? And don't forget, we do this compliments of the Reporter newspaper. The Reporter newspaper is Akron, Ohio's Black-only publication, been in business for over 50 years. But you know me, I don't like to hold you. I don't like to kidnap you, although I got a lot of news for you. We're going to get you in and get you out. And we're going to just kick this thing off right now with my man Lil Wayne being in the news.
Surprise!
Now I know you guys, what the hell's going on with Lil Wayne? Well, really not him. We all know that Lil Wayne is synonymous with not writing down any rhymes. We're supposed to be coming off his dome, premeditating the rhymes in his mind. That's what's been the factor. That's what's been the news. That's what's been the legend. Well, once upon a time, he used to write rhymes. That's right. Once upon a time, he used to write rhymes. And unfortunately, that rhyme book, or shall I say, fortunately for the one who found it, that rhyme book was found in the old Cash Money car, okay? Apparently, somebody allegedly found his old rhyme book and tried to put it up for sale. But then, he was like, what do you mean putting it up for sale? Somebody was trying to sell this thing. TMZ reported that he was trying to sell the rhyme book for some money. The guy that found it, okay? So Lil Wayne was like, yo, word is born. We're going to try to put a stop to this. And this, that, and the third. And apparently, the guy went back to court or whatever the hell he did through his lawyers and attorney. He was like, hey, this is some finders keeper stuff. I'm trying to sell this thing. Okay, so apparently Lil Wayne did not rebuttal the finders keeper jargon or whatever. And fortunately for the young man, he's selling that thing for $5 million. I'm going to say it again. Lil Wayne's rhyme book found in an old school Cash Money car. Some say the guy stole it out the car, but I'm just saying what some says what happened. But at any rate, the guy has the rights to it. Unfortunately for Lil Wayne, but fortunately for him, he's about to get $5 million if you can pay that price. That's how much he's asking for it. Speaking about what somebody is paying for it or should be paying for it, we all know Cari B and Offset is in the news again. Okay, we know that they're pregnant with third child. We know all this different stuff. But since the divorce is imminent and it's supposed to happen, some news came out that it's basically saying that Cardi B blasts the reports of Offset that he doesn't support her. Now she said, he's been supporting me all along, but not in the music business. He's been supporting me on a personal level and with the kids. That's what she's been saying. I'm gonna kind of read it. Let me read it to you guys. Cardi B said, okay, this is getting kind of weird because I can say he helps me a lot with my business and the kids. Never in my career, no matter what I went through, I had friends or family go to the media. So I don't know who is this damn source going to People magazine. Even with my filing, I'm not asking for child support. My claim is for him to only pay for the bills he already pays and on the kids and the new one. Okay, so divorce is always, or separation is always a big thing. You know what I mean? And controversy always ensues. But when you're popular like that, a lot of the news come out. I hate that to see a black family, separate like that. But black love is real. Okay, black love is real. Speaking about black love is real, we're gonna take a little dip into the Olympics. Okay, this weekend has been the most terrific, fantastic, elite, super dope weekend of competition for me, for a lot of other people. I'm going to go over real quick, just to get you in and get you out. We all know Simone Biles is the gold standard. Big ups to her. I don't really understand why people is even mad at her having her husband rock the gold medals. That's her husband. That's her backup if anybody active. If anybody going to wear them, it's going to be somebody that can protect them. And he not only protect her, he can protect those things as well. So, of course, big ups to Simone Biles. Fortunately, our lovely girl, Shakira Richardson, is in the news. Now, she did not get gold, but she got silver, which means she's the second fastest woman in the world, at least on that day. She got out of the blocks a little late. She got short strides, but fast, strong strides with her knees is up and stuff like that. But she couldn't make up the distance. And the other lady, big ups to the winner who won gold. But here's the thing. People are saying Shakira has, she's a poor sport. They say she can't get no money from sponsors. They saying all this stuff because their attitude is shitty. How is their attitude shitty? They say, hey, it's a mandatory press conference after these situations, after these Olympics games, or whenever the races is over. She didn't show up. So I always tell folks, in your absence, people can speak for you. This is directly to my beautiful sister, Shakira. In your absence, people can speak for you. Fortunately, right now, we don't know the real reason why she didn't show up. But people are filling in the blanks, and that's what they're doing. So you might want to speak for yourself and don't let nobody speak for you. Show up to the things you got to show up to. You showed up for the race. You didn't place like we thought you was going to do. But second is pretty dope. That's silver. You know what I'm saying? You're still one of the fastest in the world. Speaking about the fastest in the world, it looks like our buddy, what's that guy's name? Noah Lyles.
Thank you.
With all his style. Okay, I'm just gonna put it like that. With all his style, you know what I mean? There's some controversy about his race. There's some controversy. They said, okay, we already know he won gold. We already know he got the gold. But upon certain looks, they look like that the other guy won. Okay, that's what they said. They look like another guy won. If you look real close, they said his foot touched the damn finish line before Noah crossed the finish line. But on further analysis, they're saying that, hey, that was his foot. But according to the laws of the rules of the Olympic Games, your torso has to pass. What? That's new news for me. What do you mean your torso has to pass? Like somebody put right here, they said that's kind of silly that a foot race, in a foot race that the feet doesn't decide. I'm gonna say it again. Somebody said, wait a minute, this is a foot race. How come the foot can't decide? His whole torso have to be there. So that's the controversy. People talking about boycotting and everything and whatnot. But if that's the rules are the rules. Speaking about the rules are the rules, the thing that blew up over the weekend, man, that everybody was talking about. I done seen a lot of people talk about it. I'm glad I waited. Because boxer Aman Khalif, you know who Aman Khalif is. He's or she. Well, everybody thought it was a guy boxing and beating on a woman so bad that she cried. This is Olympic play, okay? But come to find out, it's a real live, technically a woman, okay? I did some of my due diligence, and I saw her coming up, and where she from? I seen her hard work, and of course she caught it bad where she, in the Middle East, okay, where women are still considered second-class citizens to a degree, and she's trying to do male sports, so she called it bad. So she came out and did what she had to do. She made it to boxing. She just recently picked up boxing. She's not that new. She's not a mega star, but we act like we never seen a woman that looked like this before. We act like we ain't familiar with women with extra testosterone, okay? A little more than that. We got a couple of them, especially one I know and respect a lot in the WNBA. But when we see this girl beating on that, you know what I'm saying? We like, whoa, that's a man whooping on that girl's ass like that. Technically, it's a woman, okay? So, and she says, I want to tell the entire world, this is a quote from her, I want to tell the entire world that I am female and I remain a female and I will not change. I am not a transgender. This is me putting extra sauce on it. She said, I am a woman. It is what it is. So when you go back and you look at the documentary, you see the reports that's being done on her, you'll understand what's going on. But that's my Olympic style. I just want to bring it to you and yours and everything, right? I'm going to take it straight back into entertainment real strong, like with the Deadpool and Wolverine movie. Okay. I'm hearing a lot of people trying to say that this is one of the best movies that Marvel has put out in a long time, and I have to agree with you. Let's look at the notes. A Sunday update, right? Deadpool and Wolverine continue to govern the global box office now with the estimated 824 million through Sunday. The breakdown here is 395.6 million domestically and 428.5 million internationally, beating the old part one of Deadpool that generated or grossed $783 million, and Deadpool Part 2 that did what they had to do at 786 million. So this right here is a game changer. Now, I can go on in days. I can give you my review. I did go see the movie. Now, I haven't been to a movie theater in a long time, but you don't see me rocking my style. I'm rocking my X-Men, my MCU outfit. I put it on purposely for you and yours because I'm telling you the movie was entertaining. But here, this is what I do got to say. If you don't follow the MCU, that's the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and you don't follow it, meaning watching all the movies, knowing who the players are, knowing who the stars are. Some say if you even enjoy it better if you can go back to the Fox Marvel characters, to the Universal characters, whoever the hell, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Once upon a time, MCU didn't own all the rights to their characters, which is why now you see an abundance in this particular movie. They got the rights, they own the rights. But they say if you don't know that, you don't follow this, you won't necessarily get the movie. And if you're not familiar with the comic book character Deadpool, you might not even get the damn jokes. Big ups to Wesley Snipes. They also saying that Wesley Snipes did what he had to do. Now the community, I'm talking about the comic book community, I'm talking about the movie community. People are wanting Wesley Snipes to come back as the current Blade. And that's what they're doing. But listen, we're going to keep it going, man. Listen, check out the movie. I thought it was dope. It's generating a lot of money at the box office. I can't wait till it comes home on my TV so I ain't got to go back to the movie theater and watch it, right? Big ups to that. Listen, I got something else to say, man. I'm kind of curious. Big up to Kanye West for a minute, though.
Oh my God.
They released their album, him and Ty Dolla $ign with the Vultures too. It came out over the weekend. Big ups to them.
Let's go.
But that's not what I want to talk about. I told myself I wasn't going to talk about this no more. I mean, goddamn. I be seeing Kanye or Ye walk around with Bianca, okay, and she's half naked most of the time. I'm like, what the hell? What kind of? I guess it's cool to keep your face in the place, your brand in somebody's hand. You know what I'm saying? Keeping your fixture in the mixture. Okay, I mean, I don't know. But damn, at the cost of your woman. Look, recently, and this is why I'm bringing it up. Recently, he was just at his man's birthday party. He showed up, gave away a cyber truck, you know what I'm saying, did what he had to do. But his woman popped out and had to show cats what she was really working with. Now, we know she's a model. We do know that. And we do know she dressed very provocative. But at this point, it's ridiculous because you can see her. She showed up in a very sheer body. It was like panties in a bra, but you can see full-blown nippage.
Wow.
I mean, damn, Kanye West is walking around with his, I'm thinking this is real life, ass nigga for all to see. Now, goddamn, man, I'm about to call it what it is. He cannot love that chick because if you love your chick and you really about your queen, you're gonna cover her. And I don't just mean covering her financially, emotionally, spiritually. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about physically as well. God damn. I mean, brothers like the stripper style, but you don't want your wife to be the stripper style. So damn, man. So Kanye West really knows how to stay in the damn limelight, to shine right, not necessarily shining right. Big ups to my girl Angel Reese. She's having an incredible little break in between the NBA. She's in Paris, joining what's all the festivities with the Olympics. But recently, she just made a flight back to Chicago to jump on stage with the lovely Megan Thee Stallion. Coincidentally, Megan had to make a little statement about that concert she did in Atlanta for Kamala Harris. She says, y'all mothers are just fake mad. She don't believe you guys are really mad at her shaking her style. She said she had a reason to shake her style because Kamala Harris wants people and women to take their rights back as women. So she said, I'm shaking at that, and y'all just fake mad. That's what Megan Thee Stallion said. But back to the lovely Angel Reese. She got back to Chicago, got on stage with your girl. The crowd went bonkers. It was at the Lollapalooza that happened in Chicago. Crowd went crazy. And in any event, if you want to see some more Angel Reese, you know what I'm saying? You want to check out when the WNBA comes back. And it comes back starting August the 15th. That's right. And it's a whole host of games that's going to flood the airwaves. It's going to be on Prime, Sling, Fubo, Paramount, Ion, all over the place, ESPN. And there's so many games. They're going to be playing all the way up into September. So if you miss your WNBA and you don't have anything to watch for the remainder of the summer, which I do, I'm going to be watching preseason football as well as the WNBA because I'm too locked and loaded in checking out my people, right? Speaking about my people, look like Dame Dash is in the news.
Let's go.
It looks like he lost his 33% of Rockefeller with a lawsuit and everything. He lost it. So it looks like they're going to sell it. When are they going to sell that thing? And it's going to be August the 29th. It's going up for sale, and people are trying to, get their capital together to buy this thing. Unfortunately, to the would-be buyer, you're going to be a minority owner because that 33.3% is only a minority portion of the damn the album, not album, or the catalog, or whatever the hell Rockefeller is about, okay? What am I saying, Brother Hiram? What are you saying? I'm saying when you buy that 33.3% of the ownership of Rockefeller, the label at the time, the old catalog, the Dead Presidents, the Jay-Z's, or whatever the hell was on the albums that they was releasing underneath that umbrella, you're not going to have the deciding factor on what you want to do with your business. What do I mean? If you say, hey, I want to license some songs for a movie, you can't because you're a minority. You got to ask and beg Kareem, who's one of the owners, and Jay-Z as well, who's one of the owners, and you got to beg these two cats and ask them if it's in the well-being of the projects or the brand. So be careful when you purchase and you're spending all that money, man. So it says, I think TMZ said they broke the story that Dame lost 800,000 K in a lawsuit resulting in his 33.3% interest in Rockefeller being seized and sold in an upcoming U.S. Marshall auction in Manhattan on August the 29th. So buyer beware. That's all I'm saying. Buyers beware, okay? Looks like the people that's trying to sue Chris Breezy needs to beware because his lawyer came out and said, yo, word is born. I think his name Levi McCatherine, whatever the hell. That's the lawyer says, hey, I don't think there's physical proof of this fight. Number one, I don't think nobody came out with and went to the hospital. We talking about the fight that happened. We previously reported on it. That happened, I think, where was it at? In Vegas or wherever the hell it was at. And they was doing a backstage promotion. People was waiting a little bit too long, and fisticuffs got to breaking out. All hell break loose. So they suing Breezy and another gentleman, another rapper, for $50 million, y'all. So the attorney said, hey, there's no proof. And I heavily doubt if some video going to show up, because if it do show up, he believes that it's going to vindicate Chris Breezy. So he says, bring it out. It's going to work in my favor anyway. Okay? Listen, man, I got to say this, man. This is dope right here because I've been saying this a long time. It looks like my man, Knife Wonder, he's a mega producer in the hip-hop, do some real hardcore underground hip-hop, Little Brother and all this, that, and the third. He agrees with me. He said he thinks hip-hop, after listening to Common's album, I swear to God, he said exactly what I said. He says, we need to put a different name on some of this style of rap. What did he mean? He says, certain music like the Common and Pete Rock, he says we should have called that adult contemporary, just like R&B has. And didn't I say that before? I'm going to say it again. Didn't I say that before, y'all? I did. So what we need to do is understand that. But then Q-Tip came out. Q-Tip, the producer, the guy that's working. First off, he's the guy from the Tribe Called Quest. He's a producer as well. And he's just worked on the whole LL Cool J's album. He said, I don't think we need to put put that on there. It's divisive. It separates the whole hip hop genre. Hip hop is hip hop. Q-Tip, I beg to differ. Hip hop ain't hip hop. Hip hop is the culture. Rap music is a part of the culture. And when we talk about rap music, there's different styles of rap music because there's different places it's coming from. Gangster rap is gangster rap. Drill music is drill music, right? And so when we get hip hop purists and fundamental hip hop people that represents the culture as well, and that's coming out, that's been doing it for a long time, or even doing it in the fashion it's been going, you got to call it something different because we don't want to try to market something as dope as the Pete Rock and Common's album, and it's going to miss the mark. Same thing Method Man them was saying when they was performing over at the Summer Jam up in New York. He said they missed the mark, meaning the generational gap is too big. You can't tell me if you say, hey, we're going to have Method Man and Redman perform, and that's the concert, and they're going to say it like that and leave it like that. Those kids that don't listen to that style of music ain't showing up. It's the people that understands what that kind of music is all about. So big ups to my man Knife Wonder for making what I've been saying bond and making it real. Also, I got to give it up to my man 50 Cent by coming out and saying, Jay-Z was trying to block my shine at the Super Bowl in 2022. You know that Super Bowl where Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, and Mary J. Blige and Dr. Dre was performing at. Okay? Apparently, Dr. Dre was the headliner, and your man Jay-Z signed on for him to bring on his proteges or whoever the hell he wanted to, but he didn't want 50 Cent there. This is what 50 Cent is saying. I ain't saying this. This is what 50 Cent is saying. He didn't want 50 Cent there, but Eminem said, hey, if you don't have 50 here, I won't come because you know that's his artist, okay? And so Eminem stuck his neck out for his brethren, and enough was enough. History was made. He was the surprise artist. I'm talking about 50 Cent. So big ups to that. And yo, he also said, the funny thing, he says, yo, since P. Diddy is going through the issues he's going through, it looks like Jay-Z is going to stay inside for a minute until it's blow over. And 50 said jokingly, I'm all you guys got outside, so you need to roll with me. Speaking about rolling with 50, the brother just avoided a $1 billion lawsuit. Apparently, a former drug dealer said, hey, these movies in this, what's it called, that thing? Power movie, and which is actually a show, TV show. These characters, one in particular, Ghost, was inspired by me.
What? What?
Okay, and some other things. So this guy hit 50 with about 3 lawsuits. Fortunately, however, Judge Annalisa Torres has officially dismissed all 3 cases, giving our brother 50 a victory. He ain't got to pay none of that money that guy was trying to go. You know, everybody just trying to get money. Also in 50 Cent news, did you know the brother is launching his own TV station? He's going to launch his own TV show, and he's going to partner with Lionsgate. You know, that's a movie company and stuff like that. So he's going to be running all of his shows on there, second runs of his shows and stuff like that, maybe some originals. And also he's going to be running Lionsgate movies. Big up to 50 Cent, man. God damn, he about his business. You give a guy a mustard seed sometimes. You give a guy a green bean plant. Sometimes you get a Jack and the Beanstalk. Okay, listen, man. I want you guys to remember that this show is powered by the Reporter newspaper. The Reporter newspaper is Akron's only all-black publication that's been in business for over 50 years, right? And we want you guys to support business, stand on business, and say, hey, I am buying and I am supporting black business by subscribing to the Reporter newspaper. You see the number across the screen. Do yourself a favor so you can actually say, I am doing my part and by supporting black business, okay? All right. And don't forget, man, this is my favorite part of the show. It's the conscious content. I'm going to stick right where I was at, man. So when we say we are standing on business, we have to understand what that means.
Let's go.
What the hell do standing on business mean? That means I mean what I say and I'm about what I mean. So let's take this here I'm doing for my community. How the hell you gonna stand on business and say, I'm doing for my community when you don't identify what it is you're doing? See, we use the community word so loosely, and in the community, we use it so loosely, we need to know exactly what it is you're doing. Okay? You're an activist. You're an activist for your community, which means any issue that jumps up that's not your issue, you just gonna jump in the screen and take the shot like you're a part of it. Or you're gonna just travel across the country and jump in it like you're a part of it. That's not standing on business. That's standing on everybody else's damn business, okay? You have to be about what you say you're about. And if you're not saying things in particular, I can't follow you. You know what I'm trying to say? At the end of the day, if I say I'm about Pan-Africanism, what am I saying? I'm saying I'm about us as a collective, the black man, woman, and child. No matter what continent you on, no matter what part of the earth you live on, I believe we all are connected as family and we all come from Africa. And with that being said, that means I'm gonna afford you the benefit of the doubt anytime I deal with you, because I'm building on that Pan-African theology. It's not a religion. Matter of fact, Malcolm X says, keep your religion at home. Okay, Nat Turner says Marcus Garvey said, we're gonna create, and he did a movement based on nationalism and who we are as a people. Collectively, we are a people coming from the same place. And that's the business I stand on. That's the business this is all about. Don't confuse it. Don't confuse it. Use it. I am your brother, Hiram Hakeem. Y'all better feel me before they kill me, y'all. Peace.
Can't be for me, whole nother frequency. Bitch, G.O.D. what the fuck is a mug? Nigga be fake, won't leave him snuggly. He undercover, then fucking we tucking a minute. It's on this stuff, nigga, fuck is you saying? Bird, bitch, get your skull. We ain't going back and forth by the door. We ain't going back and forth by the door. Wash, halu, ella, ilaha, illallah. We come in the name of the source. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We flipping niggas out the porch. Niggas in Paris, somebody J version, boss whole Jane Harden. But they think they the highest. We locking them up. You get caught with the smoke, get your flame darkened. They shooting shots, but I ain't far. Just fuck around, hit the same target back to back.